Howdy mates, good afternoon. How are we all doing? It is Sunday, May 15th, 2022. Today, I'm actually, as you can see, offering a way different type of video. As you can see, we're actually looking at some rocks right now. And some of you may be wondering, where exactly am I at? Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually visiting the state of Arkansas right now. I'm actually taking a week vacation down here. And right now it is my second day visiting here. But currently we're visiting the Petit Jean State Park, which is situated near Morrilton, Arkansas. So we're kind of like in the middle of the state, just about. So we're slowly but surely making our way into the Ozarks. And some people like to pronounce it Arkansas, which honestly it should be. I want to show you some of the scenery though. I gotta tell you, like, you know, after living in Florida for nearly a year, I have really missed this type of scenery. You know, especially walking along rivers and the rock walls that we're seeing right here, even the cliffs, and just the sheer variety of trees. In addition, Florida doesn't really have some of these trees that I'm seeing right now. Like, for instance, here, what I'm looking at, if my memory can recall, I believe this is a type of hickory. Just based on the initial leaf shape that I'm looking at. But then, as I walk a bit further, this is possible that it could be a type of mulberry, I think. But that's really the thing, though. Considering that we're now in a deciduous, a temperate type of climate, which means, you know, basically has all 4 seasons, we're going to start seeing more deciduous trees, which is just a fancy way of saying that eventually, when it gets colder out, all of these leaves will fall off. And that tree right up here, based on the leaf shape, this is a northern red oak. And their leaves are absolutely huge. But specifically this site that I'm visiting right now is something called the Bear Cave. Now, legend has it that it's called Bear Cave because this was apparently where the last bear was killed in Petit Jean State Park before this place officially became a designated state park. So that's part of the legend. And the way how all of this formed was actually through wind and water. Mostly what we're looking at right now is a Hartshorne Sandstone formation. So this was back from the Pennsylvanian period. So we're probably in geologic time looking back approximately 300 million years ago. So you figure at one point in Arkansas during that time, you know, you got to figure that this was at one point like a seafloor. And deltas, which are like the termination of a river, it would wind up here. And that's how we really have the sandstone as a result. Because at deltas, usually sediment is highly deposited in those types of settings. Think of the Mississippi River as it goes into the Gulf of Mexico. Just think of that visually. That's basically the same thing that happened here, but hundreds of millions of years ago. But at one point, like what we're seeing, this little cavity right here, thing is, it's not really a true cave because it's not subterranean, like it's not underground. But a lot of these pockets that we're seeing were actually formed by erosion, basically. You know, that wind and water action taking place. I mean, you figure like this process happening to the rocks would have taken a very long time. And it just makes you imagine, you know, how it makes you realize how powerful water can really be. You know, how it has that capability to really carve into the rock like a drill, basically. So it's honestly quite remarkable. Yeah, I've really missed it here. My goodness. The first time I visited Arkansas was last year, around the same time of the year. But yeah, just look at that. So yeah, you guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. This is my first one that I filmed so far in Arkansas. Couldn't film one for a little while because it was actually raining quite a bit. So I kind of had to take it easy. So, had to protect the phone. So, alright you guys, take care. Enjoy your Sunday and journey on a journey is outwards. Take care folks. See ya.